Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is Nick and I want you to come build an iron farm with me. How have you guys been for the past week? I've been fairly well. I have actually done quite a bit of work on the iron farm, although it hasn't really shown because most of it has been destroyed multiple times actually by a weird it's weird. Some of the chunks in my spawn chunks aren't staying loaded. So I had actually built about 10 or 15 layers, I think, and I moved some of the layers into one of those chunks apparently that wasn't staying loaded. So when I went off to chain another row, I had just moved them into a certain tower for storage, and I was going to start chaining more. And by the time I had chained one more, all like 10 or 15 of them had disappeared and I couldn't figure out why, so I simply did it again, and then it happened again, and then I realized that for some reason those specific chunks were not staying loaded like they should. The spawn chunks should be a square-ish. They can be one off in either direction, in either the X or the Y, or the X or the Z vertices, I don't know, in either the X or the Z directions. It can be one off, but it's weird because there are certain chunks in the spawn chunks that just aren't staying loaded, and I can't figure out why. It doesn't seem to be a villager bug, because as long as I keep all my villages in any other tower, so lately I've been having to keep them in the main building for storage, I believe is where I'm keeping them right now. Yeah, it looks like it. So it's really limiting me on where I can store my doors for while I chain. But I mean, unfortunately, it's just something that I'm going to have to work with. Today is going to be a bit of a short episode. I didn't really have much time to record last night, and I wasn't really, I just didn't really feel up to putting an hour and a half, 2 hours into building yesterday. I had spent so much time on it all week that I just kind of did a couple of rows and spent, I don't know, 45 minutes or something is I think how much time I spent, and a lot of that time was actually me just sitting there derping, staring. So yeah, today isn't too interesting of an episode. I'm not entirely sure how many villages we have, but if you give me just 1 second, I'm gonna do that math. I think there were 10. It was 240, so it was like what, 1,270 plus. I think we have about 1,500 villages ish. I don't know exactly how many. I will. I'll name the video with however many villages there are, so don't worry. I guess I should have thought of that before I started rambling about it, but it's fine. So, I mean, other than that problem, it seems like things are going really well. My strategy of just killing every single villager that I don't need has been working well. I haven't had any problems resulting from having too many villagers. And also, I wanted to give a bit of credit where some credit was due that I didn't give last episode. This is one of those moments, I guess, where I was just derping and staring for a while. Oh, no, it wasn't too bad. But the whole villager bug thing, where there are too many villagers in the world, that was actually brought up to me by a friend. She just basically reminded me that there was a villager limit, and I was like, oh my god, derp. So I went and killed tons of villagers, and things worked well. So I just wanted to give a little bit of credit to my friend Luminary Zion. So yeah, she helped me out quite a bit, because I would still be frustrated with I probably would have figured it out by now, but she pushed me on track on a couple of weeks early. So anyway, I just wanted to give a bit of credit to her. So I mean, I guess that's about it as far as the iron farm goes. Everything, like I said, is just going. It's still just grinding. So I mean, as far as the rest of the channel goes, everything is still going well. I've been continuing Amnesia. I'm starting to get a bit more comfortable with recording. If you haven't noticed, I've started being less awkward. Although, I mean, I'm not sure I've been extremely awkward compared to some other Let's Players that I've seen. But I think I'm actually getting the hang of this, and it's becoming more and more fun. And I've got like a what is it? Like a flow going, I guess. So I mean, that's always good. I'm enjoying making videos so much. And my subscriber count keeps growing for some reason. And it's awesome. I love all the feedback that you guys are giving me in comments and stuff. I also love all the people that go out to my streams. I mean, I had a super fun stream yesterday. It was incredible, really. I mean, there were lots of people in the chat and everyone was just hanging out, having fun. And so that was a lot of fun. I think as far as my specific series go, Let's Play Project Zomboid is still probably the most fun that I'm having with the series, and I really just can't see it going anywhere anytime soon. I am enjoying that game way too much, and I don't even know why. It's so simple almost, but at the same time it's so complex, and I don't know, something about it. It's just amazing. I don't know. So I can't see Project Zomboid going anywhere anytime soon. Gone Home seems like it will be wrapping up soon, since I heard it was, roughly 2 hours of gameplay. So yeah, it being roughly 2 hours of gameplay and me getting, 6 episodes out of it now, it's probably going to be winding down soon. I've learned where everybody is, I think, except for my sister. I don't know where she is. She's probably gone to join the military or something. She may have gone and joined the military. I've decided that it's either that or she killed our parents and then ran away or something. I don't know. So anyway, and then Amnesia is actually coming to a climax. Amnesia is getting intense. It's getting really intense. So tune into that if you haven't. Oh, I've also been using my derpy door breaking system, which I made from redstone torches. Anyway, it works, and that's all that matters. So if you want to judge me, I don't care. So I have actually ordered a webcam. I will have a webcam now. So a face cam is definitely in the future for streaming. I don't know about a face cam for videos though. I mean, it would make sense since I do horror-esque games. Since I play scary games, I like playing scary video games, guys. Here's another derp where I actually sat down. I cut out the last one. I think I may leave this one in. I'm not sure. We'll see how long into this, but anyway, I've ordered. Oh, there it is. I've ordered a webcam. It's a decent webcam. It's one of the most highly recommended for streaming according to the research that I did, which actually wasn't much for me. Normally if I buy any kind of technology, I research the piss out of it. I research until I'm tired of seeing them. But this time I just kind of did something quick. I didn't really feel like it. I feel like something like a webcam is, I could do tons of research and then just not really make a decision. So I just went with what I found some streamers that I liked and just kind of went with the webcam that they recommended. So they get really good quality out of their streams. So I mean, I know there's not really such a great reason to buy something like that, but anyway. Oh, if you haven't noticed, when I break blocks on here, I normally replace them with the other color of clay, and that's it's kind of just like a little experiment. I'm wanting to see if I'm subconsciously drawing anything, like a dot matrix or something. Like if I finish it and then I connect all the dots, I want to see if I can make something awesome. Which is, I don't know, it's kind of dirt, but I wanted to do it. It's kind of like an inside joke with myself almost. I think it's kind of cool, so I do it. I am sort of excited to go back and... Oh, sorry, yawn. kind of excited to go back and see where all of my mistakes were. I mean, not all of them, because I don't do it every single time, but I actually do it quite often. Probably about 98% of the time, I actually replace them with a different color block. So anyway, I also got a mic stand, which will be very nice, because I won't have my microphone sitting on this giant book in the middle of my desk, which I have to reach around to do my controls. I mean, granted, it's not too cumbersome, but I'm also not going to have to be leaning forward into the mic, which like hurts my back over the long run. Basically it hurts my back a bit when I have to lean forward to talk into the mic. So it will be nice having something adjustable that can actually be in my face, I guess. So, and hopefully that will result in overall better audio quality, since I'm not going to be, leaning forward and leaning back and like this, and then leaning forward like this, and then leaning back again, because my back won't be hurting anymore. So hopefully it will lead to better audio quality, basically, is what I'm saying. So I think that is about it. I can't really think of anything else that would need to be said. So, and yeah, it looks like the video is wrapping up right now anyway. So I think, yeah, it's a short one, guys. And, I'm sorry for it. I don't know. I'm not really feeling the whole iron farm at the moment. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm building it and I'm working hard on it, but I'm just not. I'm feeling a break today, and that's just what I want, is a break. So I haven't really put as much effort as I normally do into these videos, and I hope you can forgive me. And yeah, I just hope you can forgive me anyway. So that is going to be it for me. I am just going to kind of quit here and let the video kind of wear down. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I mean, if you liked it, go ahead and give me a like. If you disliked it, give me a dislike. And I really appreciate everything, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.